Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be having a listening party to Pinkpantheress's To Hell With It. As I was looking for some albums to listen to, I decided to go into the indie music rather than the metal music, not only because there's not really a lot of metal music to listen to, I want to say new releases wise, but also because I really do kind of like the indie sound. So, I thought, why not mix it up a little bit? Throw an indie artist on here, somebody I don't know, so it can be like a live reaction to the whole thing. I think, if anything, I only listened to Break It Off, I believe was the name of the song. Yeah, Break It Off, but I only listened to like 30 seconds of it. And then I decided, all right, yeah, she seems like a pretty good artist to want to do this with, to be willing to spend, I'd say, what, 20 minutes listening to. Oh, before I start, actually, I realized when watching back some of my other listening parties, I never fully described the best way to enjoy these types of videos. So this is in the same style as, for example, a movie watch along, where the video or the streamer or whatever is watching a movie, and all you hear is the commentary and see what they want you to see. You know, like, if I remember seeing one that was about Jaws, where all it was a stream of somebody watching Jaws and just commentating as the movie was going, and the viewers would watch along with it, so that the comments are making sense. It's like a group thing. Just all having a good time. So I put the uh, I put the countdown so you can hit play when I hit play. I put the timer so you know where I am with the time, though I'm trying to make sure that it's like as close to like as perfect as possible. And yeah, so you pull up the album on a separate tab or whatever and just listen through the whole thing along with me. But yeah, so without further ado, this is "To Hell With It" by Pinkpantheress. This is very vibey already. I really like the key sound. Her voice is really nice. Ooh. Wait. Is it going to do that again? The bass? Was that a Reese bass? Or was that like an actual electric bass? I didn't even realize there was a lack of bass until like it just came in. So I wonder where these drum samples are from. I think it may be a. It sounds like it might be like a real bass with like a chorus effect on it, or it's some type of like sub bass. Oh, like just did like a halftime thing. It's so nice. It's honestly short, sweet, but to the point. It's very vibey. Hmm. Eh. I think this is like a similar rhythm to Justin Bieber's "Yummy." Ooh, I like the 808. Very soft attack on the 808. I like the breakbeat drums. I love how it's like EQ'd out too on that fade in. I like this production. That was a nice little pause there. Silence is probably one of the best instruments to use. Ooh, reverse. Ah, that reverse reverb to come into that. Ah, no, this one has a really good production. Nice use of sound effects too. And her harmonies with herself. There was good painting going on too. Really filling out the space here. I can't tell if I think there's like a jazz influence with these songs or not, honestly. I'm really appreciating the guitar that's like going like in the left ear, very far back. I'm really appreciating the bass too. She's harmonizing really well with herself. What just happened for a second? Is that like crowd noise? That is honestly like a very solid bass line. That's a really good use of the phaser on the acoustic guitar. Mm. Oh, they're really bringing me in on this one too. I'm hearing the drums just very quietly, like EQ'd out. I'm just anticipating it just like whoosh, and then it's all there. See, it's kind of happening. Are those drums or is it just percussive? No, that's a tambourine and like a conga. Mm. The sound selection for the drums are nice. I'm glad that the instruments for the chords are not the same through and through each song. Though I don't think that would have like made or break anything. It's nice to hear that variety. The bass movement is pretty solid too. Good bass notes. That offbeat snare that happens every so often is a solid choice. And the little bongo groove that's happening, adds adds groove. Adds groove. Hmm. That was kind of cool, actually. That's funny how the bass is going. Mm. Is that? Sounds like an EDM kick. Someone going. This honestly sounds like it'd be like. Sorry, this sounds like this would be an absolute banger in the 2000s. At least the instrumental. That's cool. This is very relaxing. This sounds like it would be the max level of hype for a lo-fi track to still be considered music to like study to or relax to. This is as hype as it could get. Arpeggios are always nice. I hear that counter melody. I really want to write drums that sound like this too. This is super groovy. Oh, those harmonies are nice. Uh, I could imagine this being trailer for like a video game. It's very active bass. Probably the most active. It sounds like there's just one center guitar and then one here. And now a third one. Three guitars, nice. And the middle guitar is the best chord progression. Hmm. I like that crash with the kick thing. It really sounds like the music is playing with the vocals a lot with this one. Ooh, that was pretty nice. Ooh, panda drum fills? Don't hear that often. Well, I don't think those are drum fills, but still, pan drums. How did I just notice the horn? Ooh, nice use of the white noise too. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. I really like the snare pattern. I just noticed. I was counting it, but that was an interesting snare pattern to have for that one. Was it was the one and then the end of three, then one and two? I want to say it was. It's cool. It was cool. See, this sounds like something I would hear in a lo-fi track. Bird tweets and all. If the drums are the same as they've been, then it will lose its lo-fi vibe, or the majority of its lo-fi vibe. Oh no, what with the Latin groove? Ooh, and the octave voice. Ah, adds so much. And that ARP in the back, it's very, very pretty. It's very good control on the glide for the bass. Is that a harp? It's either a harp or just a really soft pluck. I can't tell if that's like what instrument that's supposed to be. That hi hat groove. Mm. I wonder if Pinkpantheress did all the production for this album. If so, she did a really solid job. Ooh, and the piano at the end. Nice. Rushing Water and orchestral. It'd be really funny if this was like Brutal by Olivia Rodrigo, just psych, and then went in. Nice ambiance with the drum. There it is. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Sounds like if somebody did like this on a key instead of nail clippers. Very full bass for sure. That was what was that run? That one of those notes does not sound right, but I kind of like it. It was an interesting note choice for that bass. Yeah, that is an interesting bass line for sure. Then again, everything about the instrumental sounds interesting. I'm fully thinking about where all of it's coming from. I don't believe that's a rim. That sounds like a sound she made for this. I want to say it sounds like the only things that may have been from like a sampler, maybe the orchestral part and the hi hat, or not a sampler, but from a sample or something. This is super relaxing. Ending with piano runs again. Nice, very nice. There has to be jazz inspiration with her music writing. This sounds. I don't know if. I can't say if there's a specific song that this bass line sounds like, but this sounds like a bass line I'd hear in a jazz track. It's not swung, but jazz doesn't have to be. And then we come back to these drums. Her use of those pauses really is really accenting the beginning of those loops. There's a lot of back and forth in this too. This must have taken forever for her to record vocally. Not call and response, overlapping. There's a lot of overlapping and backing, like vocal ad libs. And then there's a lot of processing. I heard that a little bit of deep voice. Nice. Very nice. I don't want to say better than expected or anything because I didn't know what to expect. Indie, the genre of indie is just, and I'm saying indie because when I went to the Spotify genre section for this to find this album, it was just indie, not indie pop, bedroom pop, indie rock, or anything like that. It just said indie. But no, that was pretty solid, especially for her first album. That is really good. Like I said, a lot of vibe in this one. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully, with like more releases that she'll come out with, it'll change up because there was a lot of I want to say repetitiveness musically. Not saying that that's a bad thing. It's not bad to be repetitive musically. I think at a point it should be trying to switch it up so that not every album will be the same. Though this one I did feel as if I knew what was coming. I didn't get bored by it because though I say maybe structurally it was similar, there was always something about each song to find enjoyable. For example, I think it was either Reason or All My Friends Know. Hold on. I can't remember. I want to know. Yeah, All My Friends Know had a really pretty intro. When it came in with the Latin beat instead of the, it's breakbeat, fast, whatever that I think almost all the others had, it was very nice. It worked super well, super well. But I mean, the use of the Latin beats always worked, and the way that she would play around with the drum patterns to get cool music effects, like in May I can't remember. It's the problem with only listening to this once is I don't know which song has the parts I'm looking for. I just know that it was with the kick and the crash happening at the same time where it went left right. It just sounded nice. There's a lot of stuff in these, and it sucks that they're so short since it's just there's not more to listen to. But at the same time, obviously that's you shouldn't push a song longer just to make it sound better for people who've may not even listen to this more than once. I don't know. Either way, Pinkpantheress, definitely check her out. Definitely, definitely. This was a vibe. I think I'm definitely going to listen to this album more and more. Like I said, very sad that it's so short, but I think I just really enjoyed it. Like I said, it was a great vibe. This is something I could imagine trying to fall asleep to or something like that. Just very relaxed. If I'm trying to set a very relaxed vibe, this is what I'd put on. Though it's interesting because there is still a lot of energy. I could also put this on for a party and not think I'm lessening anything if that makes any sense. Definitely check To Hell With It by Pinkpantheress. If you haven't yet, do it. Do it. Do yourself a favor. All right, but with that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day and or night. Peace.